So it's quite a road from Austin Under 40 to Lifetime Achievement, and there have been a few years between the two. So when I got notification that I was a finalist, I thought, okay, don't get caught up here unprepared, so I prepared a couple of words. But what I thought about saying, because it's kind of overwhelming, is what it means to me to receive a recognition named after Anita and Earl. And as I was thinking, I actually remember, and many of us probably remember maybe, the first day we met Earl Maxwell. It was for me in 1995, pre-Austin Under 40, right? 1995, I was very young, and I was kind of wobbling around my first serious leadership position in the community, and I got invited to join a very public council that Earl was a part of. And so I got to my first meeting, and I should say televised meeting, and it was called to order by the chair, who called it to order, again, televised, by looking at me across the table, clearing his throat, and saying, "So who are you, and what are you doing here?" Like, who let her in? Do we have an intern now? What's she doing here, right? So I was deer in headlight. I was complete deer in headlight, scared to say a thing, until there was a break in the meeting. And Earl approached me, and to be fair, I think Russell and Sandy were in on this too. Approached me, hand outstretched, with a welcome that was so genuine and so warm that it kind of completely laid waste to any preconceived my very, very young self, raised in the 80s self had about what it was to be a business leader, right? And then a couple of years later, I met Anita. Again, such warmth. But what struck me at this point was here was a couple who was clearly living a belief that who we are to each other in the world and how we are to each other in the world, in business, in family, in community, is just what matters. And that every relationship, no matter how fleeting or transactional, needs to be treated with authenticity and never surrendered to what feels like the constant temptations around ambition, around cynicism, or even just carelessness. So whether we're sitting across the table from a difficult client or a troubled employee, or like my colleagues at the Samaritan Center, sitting with individuals who may be really struggling with their dignity amidst pain. How we are to each other in those moments is really our largest leadership call to action. So fast forward 22 years later, and I just believe we're at a moment in history where this ideal has never been more important. So it is with just the tremendous humility about what this award and what all of these awards today means and what this event is about that I received this with gratitude, and with my husband, my beloved husband Bob, who is here today, a commitment to continue to live up to what it means. So thank you.